Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 907 Elmwood, number B3. This is a really big, really dynamic two-bedroom. Got a unique floor plan. If we look in front, to the left is the dining room, to the right is the living room, and in front of us is an entry area, which is really nice to have. You don't just pile into the living room. If we turn to our hard left, we have an entry closet. There's so much to show in this apartment, I'm going to go quickly. Entry closet has two shelves, a hanging bar. It's about 4 feet in length and maybe 1.5 feet deep. Whoops, I went too fast. 1.5 feet deep. The entry area is probably more than 6 feet across and maybe as much as 12 feet to the living room. We're going to walk straight ahead, which is into the living room. Living room is a very large room. It's separated from the dining room, which is right behind me, by French doors. It's really a pretty room. The windows in front are facing north. The windows to my left are facing west. You can see you get really a lot of natural light. We are on the 3rd floor, the top floor, so that helps. The fireplace in the corner, I don't think they're committed to cleaning the flues anymore, so I don't think I can promise that it works, but it's still very pretty. Beautiful hardwood floors. If I walk towards the north-facing windows, we're basically looking at the outer courtyard. And if I go to the west windows, we're facing Elmwood. I'm going to step back in front of the center of the room so we can see how big the space is from me to the far wall. The room that we're looking into is the dining room. It is a true formal dining room. Again, it's separated. I'll show you the doors in a second. It's separated by French doors, which make it sort of elegant. You see the nice china cabinet in the corner, sconces in addition to the fixture. This is a big room. Well, again, if we look out the window here, we're looking out onto Elmwood, and we're very close to Main Street. If we look back, we of course would be looking to our left. That's the entry where we came. In front of us is the kitchen. So I'm going to walk towards the kitchen just to give you a sense of the size of this dining room. So this has got to be 16 feet or more long by at least 12 feet across, probably more. Really a nice space. Again, we have a door separating the entryway here and 2 doors separating the living room. So you could really make this a very private area, which I think adds quite a bit of dimension to how you use the room, and you can see that's very attractive. And we have double French doors there. Again, it's a huge dining room, lots of outlets. Could be used as almost anything because it can be separated. But it is contiguous to the butler's pantry. So somebody's going to have to agree to be the butler. And there you see the cabinets above and some storage below. We have a rock countertop going across here. That's probably 5+ feet long by about 1.5 feet wide. Cabinet space is great and can be used. 3 shelves. They're about 1 foot deep. The whole thing's probably over 3 feet high, so it's a lot of storage. Underneath, you have additional storage that you can put like pots and pans in, or stuff you don't use every day, like smaller appliances, and you've got 2 of those storage areas. Then behind me is a sort of a big closet area. It's not totally ordinary because it's shaped like an L. So you see that's about 3.5 feet across there, and it's quite deep. That's probably 3 feet deep. And then you've got a smaller alcove to the left with a couple of shelves there and hooks there. So you could use this for almost anything. That I think is really separate from the butler's pantry. As we walk through the butler's pantry, now I'm just going to take a look back, give you a better look. So now the light is going with us. And you get a better look at how really dynamic the storage is there. And this is a big kitchen. So there you see the appliances, the microwave, the full-size stove, twin stainless steel sink, great faucet with hose attachment, big full-size fridge. We've got more cabinets to the immediate left. The door to the back leads to downstairs, laundry and storage. And then we have this extra room here, which you could put a small table or extra counter space, depending on how important cooking is to you. I'm going to walk into that small space and show you these cabinets and give you a better look at the way the kitchen is laid out. Cabinets on top, you see the microwave and the stove. Stove is full size and a dishwasher in the corner. So very quickly, I'll show you these cabinets in front of us. Standard 2 feet high cabinets, 3 shelves, about 11 inches deep. And when I say 11 inches deep, that's probably about how deep this countertop is here. I said 1.5 feet, but I don't think it is. Then underneath you have more shelves of the same height and depth. Whoopsie daisy. Big, super clean stove. That is really squeaky clean. It's not new, but it's very clean. So that's ready to use. Microwave, also super clean. I think it's got the time right, which is pretty good. Countertops are all this dark rock, so dark granite, twin stainless steel sink. Water pressure in this building is terrific. There we go, there's the spray and then there's the hose. I know everything is going to drain very well, so when I open this up, it will be dry, and you can use that for storage. To the left of the drain, the sink really, are 4 drawers. They're all about the same size, although the lower drawer, the lower 2 are a little bit deeper. Whoopsie daisy, I'm moving too fast. There you go. So you have the drawers, the under the sink storage. Then you have a dishwasher, which is full size, super clean, ready to use. And then the upper cabinets, which are also 2 feet high, 3 shelves, and about 11 inches deep. In addition, you have cabinets over the sink, which are probably more like 20 inches high. Just one shelf in between, again 11 inches deep, and one more. Whoops, that's where we hide the keys. And there you have that. You've got that little space above, that's just open space. If you open that up, that would just be space. You can see the back area and the stairs going down to the laundry in the back of the building. So, before I show you the refrigerator, I'm just going to give you a look at what we've seen, including the dishwasher and a nice double sink. And I really love this extra space. You don't find that in many vintage kitchens. Okay, the fridge is about 5 feet 9 or 5 feet 10 inches high. Freezer on top, shelves to the left. Same thing here, and we have shelves to the left. So we'll head out. So now we've covered one side of the apartment. I'm just going to back out of the kitchen because it's really a super nice room, really big. And then you also have this butler's pantry and big closet, which is really nice. You have the enormous living room. This really is a formal dining room. I know we throw those words around a lot. But that really is a formal dining room. Beautiful living room. Very bright, very attractive. We go back down towards the front door. And we took a look at the entry cabinet. There's the front door. And then we have like a separate part of the apartment with the 2 bedrooms and the bath. First bedroom, I'm not sure. This is a little bit smaller, I think. You see the French doors in front, the ceiling fan on top, the rack of cabinets, closets. They're built-in closets. Storage up top, which I probably won't be able to open for you. And then shoe drawers underneath. Beautiful hardwood floors. The room has got to be 11 by 13. So it's a nice big room. You can squeeze a king-size bed in here, but I think a queen-size bed would give you room for lots of furniture and even a place to sit. So this would do a king-size bed for sure, but if you wanted a sitting area, you're probably better off with a queen-size bed. Whoops, that might be painted shut. Let me see what I'm doing here. Yep, painted shut. Okay, the closet is pretty much contiguous space from one end to the other. And that has got to be 10 feet at least. It's a good 18 to 20 inches deep for sure. There's a hanging bar across the hallway and a shelf. And there's some empty space up on top. And when I say empty space, I mean it is the same depth, but no shelves. So you could put like pillows and that kind of thing up there. The drawers, let's see if I can get this open with one hand. There we go. The drawers were meant to hold shoes, but you could put blankets or other things in them. And you've got 3 of those. And the other bedroom has those too. So it's really a lot of storage space. Now that all was pretty confusing, I think. So let me go back to the beginning. Here is the bedroom area. And there is the built-in closet. That's about 10 feet long, about 20 inches deep. Shoe drawers underneath, extra storage on top, French windows that look north and out into the courtyard. So I think we got it on there. There is a linen closet, although it's really being used more as a broom closet because the bottom part has no shelves. 3 shelves on top, storage underneath, 2 feet across, maybe 1.5 feet deep. Before I go into the bathroom, we'll go see the second bedroom. Now these bedrooms, when I go from one to another, are really very similar in size. Both of them are quite big. This one's longer and not quite as deep. We have the same kind of closets, the same ceiling fan, and the same view into the courtyard. I'm going to open a couple of these here. Here you have the, let's see if you can see that foot rail across so you could hook up your shoes right there. This is a little less long. This is probably more like 7 or 8 feet long. Wow, I'm losing focus here. There we go. Get back into focus. Move slowly. And there we go. I just want to show you the hanging bar and the shelf, the storage up above, and the shoe drawers below. So this actually might be a little bit smaller than the other bedroom. I would have thought it was the other way around, but they're both very big. Here you're looking out into the courtyard. If I can get the blinds out of the way. So it's a mellow view facing north, so you don't get quite as much direct light in this room, although you do get a lot of natural light. Lots of space. Again, you could do a king-size bed, but I think a queen-size would be better. So we'll come out of this bedroom, look across into the other bedroom, and then we'll go into this bath where we see sort of a built-in linen closet with shelves on top, and they go quite a ways up, and drawers underneath. And there is the drawers. And this, of course, is the original makeup of the apartment, so it's pretty cool if you're an apartment nerd like I am. The bath is pretty big. All the rooms in this apartment are big. You see the original tiles, a pedestal sink, a standard vintage commode, radiator in the corner. Again, we're looking into the courtyard from the window. There you have a medicine cabinet. The tub is not spotless, but it's basically clean, and the tiles are also very clean. This is a little dicey because none of these tubs in this era were built with showers. So the showers were added, and this is at an unusual angle. There we go. And we have good water pressure. So good water pressure, it's draining well. Now I'm going to shut it down. Let's see if I can do that. I cannot. There we go. And there we go. Drains out and down it goes. Pedestal sink, same way, good water pressure. And of course I only test the hot. We know the cold is going to be good. And it drains nicely. The medicine cabinet, pretty standard. 2 shelves. Standard vintage commode. We look out into the courtyard, you get another view of that there. You have a little shelf. And looking back, you see the shower is probably about 6 feet 4 inches high. So unless you're really tall, it's going to be just fine. And you've got a couple of towel bars as well. So we'll come out of the bath. Remember the built-in linen closet. Look at the smaller bedroom. Look at the larger bedroom. Look at the door that closes the entry from the dining room. Just glance at the living room because we are back at the front door. Oops. Thanks for watching.